Right, hello. I'm at a beach today, Didnt Bay. Anyone local would know where it is in Northumberland. I've not fished this mark before, and I've been wanting to for a long time. So I thought I'd get myself out today, use some leftover mackerel, and I got given some frozen lug. So I thought, why not? I'm going to be back to work on Thursday, and I'm doing the mother-in-law's garden tomorrow, so it's my only chance to get out. So to see, it looks alright, it looks quite bassy to be honest. I'm probably going to have to move up and down and basically find a spot, because like I said, I'm trying to read the waves and try and find some holes. And where I've parked up right now, there seems to be a big one right in front of us. So I'm fishing down to low tide. It's probably about 9:15 at the minute, and low tide's at 11. So I'm fishing down for about 2 hours, then I'm just going to fish it back up and just find out when it produces, if it produces. So yeah. So rigs today, what I'm using is a.great 3-hook flapper rig, size 2 hooks, and bait wise, like I said, it'll be lug and mackerel. I've got the 2 rods with me again today, so they're the pen titles, and I'll just see how we'll get on. I'm probably going to spend half an hour trying to untangle this bloody rig. But anyways, I'll come back here once I'm sorted. Yeah, straight away. Currently setting up the second rod, and I see my line get tucked away. Just a small thing, the waves was probably take my line to the left a bit, so I thought I'd check it and add this nice little flounder, probably about 20-21 centimetres, so just a baby. But I'll get this unhooked, he's tuck it down deep, and I'll get it chucked back in. Right, we're good start the day. Eventually got my second rod out after catching that first flounder. So yeah, rods, I'm just using my normal rods, my pen titles, the XR and the XT. I've got a gripper lead on 5 ounce for both of them, just with how the waves are at the minute. And reels, I'm using the Sonic SPS 8000 and the spare reel that I had, which is an a.great Suit 7000, just a cheap reel. So I've got braid on the SPS, then I've got mono on the a.great Suit. So it's been a while since I fished with mono as well, so I'll do with mono. The difference, it stretches, it gives you that little flexibility, where your braid it's just tight, so it's a lot easier to indicate your bites. But I'm hoping everything's going to be alright today. So I can't see where I am. There must be a bit of a hole here. To the left and right, the water seems to be a bit further out. So there's a sandbar there, sandbar hole there and a hole here. So I don't know how far out there. I don't know how far out this low tide is going to go. I don't think it's going to go much further. What time is it now? It's quarter to 10. Low tide's at 11 o'clock, so an hour. I'd say I'll probably have to move one more time further down and just see how it goes. But what I'll also mention is, sorry if the sound quality is not very good. I still haven't got myself a new mic yet, so I'm trying to be as loud as I can without shouting. So if you put up with the sound quality for the moment, that'll be fantastic. Much appreciated. But I'll come back to you if there's anything interesting happening, alright? Did you see the size of that lobster claw? I just seen it when I was walking down. It's just... Look at that. Just a little bit smaller than my hand. But anyways, I'll come back to you when I'm ready. Right, that blue rod's been in for a while. It's had a couple of knots. So I think I'm just going to check the bait on it and freshen it up. And then I'll check the other one after I've shook that blue rod back in. ago. Another flounder. So pleased with that. That's been took on the lug again. It's probably smaller than the other one, but it's took it down deep again, so I'm going to have to do a little operation on it and get that hook out and I'll put it back. Ideally, I wanted to catch a turbot today, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think it might just be a little bit too choppy for a turbot, but if I'm catching flounder, yeah, I don't see why I shouldn't be able to catch a turbot. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fish the lug worm. That's the 2 flounder. I've took the lug worm and nothing's touching the mackerel. The mackerel I'm using salted mackerel. Just shows sometimes worm is always the best. But that blue rod seems to be getting a few knocks, like someone's interested in it. It's either that or it's just a current. No, mate, that's probably just a current. But we'll see, we'll let it develop. Now then, I think we might have something on the blue rod. It's been tapping. Can we get that in and check it out? Hey, so that flounder and that turbot was caught on mackerel that I had left on that rod. And so they're just recovering in a pool here for now. I'm going to let them out in a second. So I'm going to get this second rod in, the red pen rod, because that one's been in for a while. But I'm going to release those fish first. And what I think I'm going to do is have just mackerel on the blue pen XT and just lugworm on the XR 450. So just have a little competition with them really to just make me day a little bit more fun. But hey, I caught that turbot. I'm so happy about it. That's why I came here. If it's just one turbot I catch, it's made me day. No, it was just a small fish, but I don't care. First time catching a turbot, like I said. So it's always nice. It'll be something that I remember. So yeah, I'll get those fish released and then I'll check on this other rod. Right, it's nothing produced on that cast there, so I've just freshened that up. I see the blue rod now is just tapping away, but I'm just going to leave that because they're just tiny little things. So yeah, but it's a good day for it. It's cloudy, it's a southeasterly. It's not too cold actually. I'm quite hot. I've got a hoodie and this jacket on, and obviously my hat. But we're on 4 fish, 3 flounder, 1 turbot. So the flounder, I measured that was 28 centimetres. It was quite chunky as well. And the turbot, I can't remember how big it was, but it was just a dinky little thing. But hopefully I can get something a bit bigger. It'd be nice to find its granddad or something. But I'm just going to tighten that line up on the red pen rod. That blue one's just had another knot there, but I'm just going to let it develop. I try and do, but sometimes I get a bit excited. Then I'll come back to you in a second. Right, so it just must have been the weed on the rod. The baits haven't been touched, so I've just chucked them back out because there was nothing wrong with them. But the time is 11:15. So I'll probably leave that rod in
more night, just one more night. It's just too hard to move, then it right there, right there. Walk away and leave it like that, right there. One more night, just one more night.
Right, so that tide's starting to push back in now. I'll give myself a marker over there, and no water was up to it, but I can see it's starting to push back in now. Just had a bit of a nightmare casting both the rods out and crossed the lines, so I had to get that sorted out. So schoolboy error. But it seems to be a little bit more weed on this right hand side, but I'm just making do with it. It's not loads, you know, I can handle that. So I'm just going to stay in the same spot. So I know I said at the beginning of this video I might change spots, but this here has been producing what I want. So why move? Hey, it's been a good day, hasn't it? It's quite foggy. Must be like a sea fret. But it's not too foggy, if that makes sense. But I'm sweating, absolutely sweating. So I'm trying to think how many fish were on. 6 fish. 3 turbot, 3 flounder. So I wonder what we're going to catch more of, or is it going to be a draw? See what happens. Here we go, another turbot. So that's 4 turbot for the day, 3 flounder. Yeah, again, just a tiny little thing. See. Whoop. Right, so it's about 12:15 now. So the tide's definitely coming back in. I'm moving to the right a bit because this sandbar that I'm on at the minute, for how big it is, I won't be able to cast over there. But to my right, there'll be a new hole that I gather the fish will be gathering in. So I've just started casting towards me right, and I've moved a little bit to me right. I think I might have something on it, on one of the rods, but I'm just going to wait, because it could just be the power of the current coming in, just chucking the weight about a bit. I've only got a 5-ounce lead on, that's all I really need. Or it could just be a bit of weight on the line. So yeah, I've got about now about 45 minutes, then I'm going to have to call it a day. Still got loads of beer left that I can just put back in the freezer, so I'm happy about that. Well, competition for the world's smallest fish for today, I think I might have got it. It's another turbot, so 5 turbot. So I can't believe how big this fish's mouth opens. Like, it's huge. I don't understand why they're so small if they've got such a big job. But I'll get this back because I'm going to bring the rod stand back, and I think I might have another one on the other rod. Now then, I'm done for the day. I've done a couple more casts and it was just weird as the tide was coming in, just pulling my liner down, and I thought I've enjoyed myself. I've had a good day. I came for the species that I wanted and I got multiple of them. Only finished on the 3 flounder, but what was it, 5 turbot, which I'm more than happy with that. So I'm back to the car, absolutely knackered, carrying my gear back up those sand dunes into my car with my hoodie and coat on, and it just seemed to get hotter as you went over the sand dunes, but I just think that's because I was walking up like sand, not wet sand. But if you've watched this far, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I appreciate like all your support and just giving us a like or a watch. It means a lot. So till next time, I don't know when it'll be, but I'll see you soon.